Hi everyone, how are you? We are online business owners gathering here once a week to discuss about this online business, and sometimes it's about our lives. So before we dig in our today's topic, we like to introduce ourselves first. So my name is Beth. I'm from Taiwan and I live in LA with my husband for almost 4 years. And also I have found this online business because I saw an amazing ad, and that's really creates my life. To be able to travel around, and so I'm really grateful, and also meet with these amazing ladies online and also offline. Yeah. So how about you, Debbie?
Hi everybody, my name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and currently living in Salmonam, British Columbia, Canada. I started this online business 2019 February, so in few days it's going to be my fifth business anniversary. And like Beth, I found this ad on Facebook, and then she was talking about how her life changed because of this business. Then I got so inspired, and I took action, watched the webinar, sign up, da 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 da.
Mhm.
And here I am 5 years later. Thank
Oh,
you.
congratulations! What a journey! How about you, Linnell?
Sure. My name is Linnell Dondale, and I live in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. And I have been in this business, I guess, just about 4.5 months or 4.5 years. Sorry. And like these ladies, I found this business the same way. Saw an ad, clicked, watched a webinar, and thought that it was something that really resonated with me. And I took action, and here I am. And I've enjoyed every minute of the last 4.5 years. It's been great. Can't wait
Yeah,
to see what the future
we're
holds for all of
working.
us.
Yes. So today we'd like to talk about a topic. It's not about this business, but I think some concepts are quite related. So, oh, Merle is here. Great. Hi, Merle. Just please introduce yourself.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Sorry,
Yeah,
did you say anything?
just please introduce yourself. We
Oh,
just
oh, okay.
found
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are. It's just a misunderstanding, and I was driving when Beth was calling. So, I've been in this business for more than 4 years, and I am a mother of two boys, and also from the Philippines, and now living here in Wisconsin, USA. So, thank you, Beth, for hosting today.
out. Okay, so today's topic we'd like to discuss about, for this week, I have been taking two courses. One is for 3 days and another one is for 5 days. And today we are going to talk about what we learned from Tyler Watson. And then this topic is about relationships. So I would like to share what we really get out of it. So who wants to go first? Usually it's me. Okay, I can share first. Yeah, so for me, because it's my belief that no matter at work, at school, or at anything, relationship is the priority. So for me, I really focus on how I can, to really have a relationship with friends, family, or co-workers together. So for these 3 days, I really learned that because I was really impressed that Tyler told us that he will schedule a time weekly with his spouse, with his wife, and also his kids, one by one, and weekly he will do things like this. I was so surprised, like, oh my God, I never done things like that. Maybe sometimes I will, and on this meeting, he will share like what's their vision, and then like what's coming up for the next week. Like he will really care about his wife, like, oh, what's coming up for you, honey, and then what can I do for you, or for this week, what have I done that really make you happy, or maybe something what I done but you're not happy, I can improve this. So I was so surprised, like, oh, if I can do this with my husband, I think our relationship will. He used a word. We will not only have a relationship of stunning. What was the word? A very very good relationship. What was it?
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah, he said phenomenal. We're going to have the phenomenal relationship. So I was really wow. And I share with my husband, but I think I should really schedule a time, but not only talk about it. So, but I just at that time I share with my husband, and then I ask him like, oh, what are you up to next week? Because usually I will know something will happen, in his business, and then but we'll never talk about like, oh, what we're going to do next week, something like that. And then so I think have this kind of deep conversation, it really helps me to understand my husband more, and also as a wife, I know that what I can improve or what I did really make him happy. And also another point that I learned is we really have to appreciate our spouse, our better half, because sometimes I used to I'm the person that sometimes I will compare my husband with some others, and then I will expect him to do something to be some kind of person, but he is not. So he will have this kind of pressure, I think. And then I remember Tyler asked us to write a list. It's really interesting, like what's your ideal spouse? And then for me, I just I write so many, so much. And then he told us to write another one that is what are my husband's ideal spouse. And when he asked us to do that, I laughed. And then I was kind of thinking, oh my God, I have so many that maybe I am not on my husband's ideal list on the list. But he still loves me. So I'm trying to not to compare, and then to really to look at what he's really good. And and when I see those things, I can really appreciate what he have done for me. So I think that's what I got out of this 3 days course. So how about you, Debbie?
First of all, for me, it was amazing that all four of us were able to take this course together. I
Yes.
think we really, we are on the same page. We can use the same language to, communicate among us. And, it's really, I felt the bonding with, you ladies. And that was amazing. And it was fun to chat behind the scene as well. And for me, there were a lot of, great nuggets. Relationship, this course was about the relationship. But good relationship is good communication. So we need to learn to have a great communication skills, especially, we are mentors and we are coaches. So it's very important to have that kind of skill. And especially for me, I am a coach. So I have opportunities to speak with, somebody that I have no knowledge of, or, I have no connection. So making, how I can make quick rapport is important. And then one thing that he taught me that I didn't do before, well, of course, we listen, ask questions, we repeat and relate, those kind of things I've known and I've been practicing. But he taught me one thing that was use the same word or the kind of language that, another person is using. Because often somebody use this word and then I try to comprehend and maybe I switch the word and it could be different meaning that she was thinking. So that was one thing that I'm going to implement in my strategy call. And another thing is like a reality have, everybody sees the same thing, but maybe looking at the different things. So that was the second thing. And thanks to Marley that she participated in coaching, and I learned mentors are not the saviors. Mentors are helping others to believe in themselves. And that's really, a great takeaway for me.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, the first and second that you mentioned is really, really relatable, because yeah, I really learned how to do that. Yeah, thank you. How about you, Linnell?
Sure. Debbie took my idea, but that's okay. I was thinking the same thing. And he called it follow the thread. So you ask, listen, repeat, relate. And I know that I tend to do the same thing, that when someone says something to me, when I repeat it back to them, I may use different language. And I can see how that would work better for me to use the same language or the same wording as the person I'm talking to. And I do have a little bit of trouble doing that, because as a nurse, I was taught to do active listening and then to restate what someone says in my own words. So it's a little bit opposite to what I have done for many, many years, but I can see how it's more beneficial. And I think the other thing, Marilee's sharing on our, during that time was really great as well. And it helped me to see how I feel about talking to people when I'm doing coaching calls, that, maybe the issues I have about money, about different kinds of things, I may be projecting them onto other people when it's really not my job. It's not what I need to be doing. I need to listen and think of different ways to interact with them and to get more information out of them so that I can support them, help them, guide them as best that I can. So it really was an eye opener, a lot of things for me. So I thought of a lot of things to do with business, but there also is a lot of things to do, with our personal lives as well, in the relationships that we have with people. And some of the exercises he had us do were really, really difficult for me. They're very emotional and they make you really think, but it was cathartic. So it made me feel better afterwards. And it made me realize I can let things go. We learned about forgiveness and things like that. So it was a great 3 days, and I learned so much. So it was really, really good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. And then I think using the same words is much easier, because we don't really need to think, oh, when he said this thing, and then I need to think another word to really to say what he's talking about. So I think it's much easier. And then about your coaching call, I think when we are doing this, and then the participant will feel more relatable, and then we are just leading them to see the possibility of this business, but we are not attached to their success, because they are their own business owners. They have the responsibility to make them succeed. So, but usually coaches or mentors will put this kind of pressure on ourselves that, oh, we need to make them succeed. But we can assist them to succeed, but they are the own person that they can make it happen.
Yes.
Thank you. How about you, Marilee?
Well, to be honest with you guys, I was driving earlier. I was excited about this topic. And then Beth called me. She's like, what? Anyway, here I am, right? I do believe that there's a reason why we are here in this group, because we are in the same class, and this is the first time I think that we are all in the same course, right? And then we have the same topic, Linnell and Debbie, and we're talking about the follow the thread, and that's what I was thinking right away. And yeah, it is so amazing with that 3 days course that we took. I never thought about getting like relationship. For me, when Beth invited us, I was thinking like, okay, this is about relationship. Well, how can I apply that for my business? And apparently it was for everything. I was shocked. It was like speechless when I see all that things that, or I hear all the things that Taylor was doing. And one thing also that I realized that, we can do so much thing for ourselves also and for others. The gift of change is one of the things that I definitely I did that yesterday. It was so nice. It was a great feeling to send that positive energy to someone, and having that, like you are praying that everything is going to be okay for them, and that energy is just incredible. And then I realized, like, okay, so before I always have that iffy kind of feeling, like doing manifestation and things like that, because it's more when you're not exposed into those things and you're taught about just a prayer. So the back of your mind is different. It's just like, oh, am I doing this right? Am I supposed to be doing this? And now I understand more that, we can do those things, sending a positive energy through prayers and everything. So you can use the prayer and collaborate all those things and do it that way. It's not just talking to God, oh, I want this, and please send Linnell and Debbie and Beth this, But apparently we can do so much out of that. And I think that's what I definitely get from Taylor. And of course, relationship. It may not be perfect, working on it, but, that's why we are taking classes. And I just want to mention also that this business is absolutely incredible. I mean, see how much we learn from this, from having an online business and having this knowledge of how to develop ourselves. I mean, it's just amazing. So thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. And I remember Tyler always mentioned how much important taking action is. No matter what, like these 3 days, we have learned so much. But if we don't apply them in our life, and then nothing will happen. We just know a lot of knowledge. So I think it's not only in business, in relationship, I think in everything. Taking action is the key. So if you are wondering what we are talking about this online business, you need to take action to message apply for this free webinar. It's free, so you totally have nothing to lose.
Yes.
So anything you ladies would like to add on? No, I think we're good.
Well, I'm just going to add on one thing. He said everything is energy, and this reality we are creating from ourselves. So if you are thinking, oh, maybe I can't do this online business, and then that's going to be the reality, right? So we have to have a strong mindset, and then we got to believe in ourselves all the time. So just let's just watch the webinar and see how you feel, and you can decide later. But I really truly believe in everybody watching this. You can do this, and then we are here to support you.
Yes, for sure. And then if you don't know how to do it, you can ask us to assist you, and also change a word how I can do it. I think it will make your work much more better.
What that Tyler said, that's easy. I can do that too.
Yeah.
That's
right.
easy. I can do it too, and you can do it too.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and we'll be here next week. So see you next time. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.